Dave.
Buddy, Apex Adjacent car show, you and me.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, Ian, it feels so good.
Now, what kind of show is this again? Car show.
Car show, Ian. Get your mind out of the gutter, you dirty birdie.
Okay.
You, me, and our buddy PETA were reunited.
Yes.
Just this last weekend.
Yes.
Kart boys are back. Anytime the three of us are doing a car thing together, no shade on anybody else that was involved, because we met up with folks from the Lemons team, Chad and Chris, etc.
Happy birthday, Chris. That was the whole reason for the season.
There you go. Yeah. And so we went to the Colorado karting circuit in Centennial. But anytime you, me, and PETA get together, the trifecta, it's just so nice. It's just so fun. We always have a good time.
Yes.
We did 3 sessions of karting, and then I'll let you tell the folks about what we did as our 4th session. But Weird Dave got to come out.
Weird Dave did arrive, and that was Weird Dave coming out was my fault, to be honest.
Really?
Well, because
you're a Weird Dave enabler?
I was a Weird Dave enabler in this instance. So we, the track down there is pretty long. The heats can be pretty big because it's a big track, so they can get like 20 people or so on track at once. And we had one of those big heats, and I was at the very front.
Yes.
And I don't know, man. I decided I wanted to get some heat in the tires. I had clear track. I got excited, and I just took off on the first lap. You're supposed to go slow. And what I didn't account for was that it was going to take so long for the back of the field to get out of the pits that on my first flying lap, I caught them on their out lap, on which you're not supposed to pass. You're not supposed to pass on your out lap.
Correct.
But I wasn't on my out lap, so I wasn't sure what to do.
Right.
So I just kind of hung behind them, and then all of a sudden, here comes Dave right up beside me in like the most awkward track positioning ever, right? Because I'm already on the inside of him, and then you went on the inside of me, and I'm just like, come on.
You forgot your helmet radio. You didn't bring your helmet that was wired for the radio. So that's on you that you didn't hear me call dive bomb like 50 yards out.
I know. Well, but I was trying to set them up to pass them on the start finish straight. So that way I could adhere to the letter of the don't pass on the first lap rule.
Sure.
But you had other plans. So then I had to scrap my plans.
See, here's the thing. You didn't have to scrap your plans.
Because you were where I was going to end up. Right?
Right.
Because I was going to cut back to the inside.
Right. But that doesn't mean that you had to pass them. You could have continued to hang back.
But I want to go fast.
I like that in some way you find a way to pin it on me. No,
I said it was my fault. It was my fault. Weird Dave is not a decision that gets made. Weird Dave is a force of nature that just appears. It's like getting mad at a hurricane. It's just a thing that happens.
Weird Dave is just going off of vibes and gas fumes.
Right. Weird Dave happens, and then you change your plans. That's just how it works. Right. You can't get mad about it.
No. I did enjoy just showing up to be a problem for everyone in the area.
Deal with me.
Yeah. I think Weird Dave's catchphrase is "and me."
Yeah.
Whatever is happening, right? Now I'm here.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
It was fun. We did 3 heats. You did great. It was very hot, and so I feel like our times were just add 2 seconds to our times.
Yeah. We all did great. Everyone did great job. The tires there was like a real brief window of like 3 laps where the tires on those karts worked well. And then they got so greasy
Yes.
But by the end of it, like both PETA and I almost crashed on our in laps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on our cooldown laps to come in. Like, yeah, I just ended up offline a little bit and it was just like ice skates. Like,
okay.
yeah, they just got so greasy because it was so hot out. It was like over 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So,
We were roasting. Yeah.
And the carts, you could tell, were not like performing at their peak.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. Like, you were in the 119s.
Yeah,
right?
I think I hit a 119. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like in the 118s. We were pretty close.
Yep. PETA and I were trading 10th of a second back and forth. Yeah. As typical. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you think? So I think I was faster than you. So like I think the gap between us at that outdoor track was larger than it used to be at the indoor track that we went to before it closed. RIP.
Yes, RIP Podium Monster. Yep.
Where do you think you were losing time to me?
Yeah. So here, let's see if I can pull up a map. Yeah. Colorado karting circuit.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we can just look on Google Maps, right?
Yeah. You can see it.
Let's do the set to light view. Okay, let's see. Where's the layers? Ian.
To the left layers, where it says layers.
Layers.
There
terrain.
you go. You have.
I had it. Okay. I want the satellite. Okay, here we go. Here's the track. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. So we start down here at the bottom. Yeah, and we run this way counterclockwise. Yeah. I think that I was finding that this uphill section, so this is all uphill here, and if you beef this, you screw the whole thing up. I think that I was staying out a little bit wider than I should here. Yeah. Spoiler alert, I went karting Monday with my grandson, and I saw tons of people just completely hopping this curb here, going straight, straight through it. I don't know. That just feels wrong, so I don't do it. I know that other people do it, and they that's easily half a second right there.
Yeah, I mean, well, you say that, but so it's you can really get that wrong. Like it can really upset the cart, and then you lose a ton of time.
Yes, you end up like right here going too fast, or the cart will be hopping and skipping sideways. And then the engine just bogs all through this uphill here.
Yeah. What I find through there, because I was also, I think I was eating people up through there, but I also think I lose time through there too. Like, I think I'm not at the absolute max through there by any stretch. But what works for me, what I kind of settled on was a little lift going into that first right-hander.
Yeah. This right here.
Yeah. Just a little lift just to get the nose tucked in.
Yep.
And earlier than you think, earlier apex than you think, because then you end up for a late apex for the last right-hander.
Yes. I agree. And I think that it can be a little bit straighter than you think through there. Right. And I think I was coming back to the left a little too far here, when I could just if that little lift was and maybe a touch of scrubbing was an appropriate reduction in speed to not be in the wrong spot, up here on this upper section. Yeah. So I'll do a little lift, a tiny one, just as I turn in, just to get a little bite. Yeah. On the both right-handers, I do a little lift, and then a tiny one on the left-hander at the top of the hill. Yes. Yeah. I'll do a little lift there as well. Yeah, that's for anyone who doesn't know, Ian's corner of shame, because he went off the track. And what you can't see here is that there's actually a crest of the hill, and then it goes down to a fence back here for the edge of their property, which Ian has taken a cart to. You almost tried to go off map in the video game, Ian.
I know. I almost tried to like go to the airport.
Yeah, but you had to be brought back on the ATV way back in the day.
Yeah, the grass was wet, and it just kind of like sucked me across the hill and right down to the other side. They couldn't see me.
Yeah. Whenever someone spins up here, I think I showed that one video of me karting that one day of the person like spinning right in front of me up there. That was driving like a dingus. Like it's so funny because like you can tell if from being around other people there, if they're going to just have it or not, or if they're just going to be slow, right? Like there's the slow and they have it, you have it, or you're just going to eat it on one of your laps. Yeah. So it's fun to see. But I think that like this main long straight here, PETA was talking about taking kind of a different line through here where he's not coming all the way over to the edge of the track. I think that's just adding too much distance. Yeah. And he's walking into this corner here, this left-hander early, like you'd set up High Plains Drifter at HPR and just kind of just carrying up there in the interest of just saving feet. Saving distance.
I agree. I think on those rental carts, they're not quite fast enough to where you need to use all the track. So I was ending up using like half to 3/4 of the track. Yeah. There.
I seem to land on 3/4, and I think that could just be a difference in weight for the amount of momentum that I'm carrying over. Yeah.
It could be. Yeah. I was maybe not quite that far up, but about but getting close to it. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think you can be flat and not use all the track there easily. Yeah, in the rental carts, right? And then like the bus stop is also the really hard one.
So this upper section here. So I learned something. So I was saying, I took my grandson on Monday, and we had a great time. We did 3 heats. It was a little less hot, but it felt like I got junkier carts, or the carts were more heat soaked because my time was a 120, a 122, and I think maybe a 123 was the best I could do at the end. Oh, wow. But we were in a heat with 15 other people at the end, and the first one was just he and I. Oh, okay. But I learned something about the bus stop here, where like almost like right where this patch is of darker asphalt, there's actually like a little dip there. Oh, okay. And so like if you time your braking to happen, just like stab the brakes in that dip, you get all of the grip and you don't lock the brakes because you just have that extra pressure on the tires, that downforce. And so like you can just stab the brakes a bit on that when you're in the middle of that dip and those G-forces like really hold you nice. And then I just throttle out through the rest of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I'm braking there. So I don't know, maybe I didn't even think about it, but that's where I brake there. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like a tiny little
stab. Yeah.
And then let the understeer take care of the rest.
Yeah. Yeah. But next time you're there, pay attention to like the dip. And I think the dip is a little bit more on the right side. Yeah. So see if that kind of like works out at all for you.
Yeah. Well, I think so, because I'm on that curb. Like I am
right here.
On the right hand side.
Oh yes. Okay.
Like I'm up on that curb. And then as soon as I get off of it, that's when I hit the brakes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like tiny, like just a little. Doo-doo.
Yeah. Yeah. So
super cool.
Yeah. I don't know where else I can find time. I feel like I'm very plateaued at this track. I almost want to and we haven't run it the other way for a long time. Yeah. I almost want to do a session just the other way, just to kind of shake things up and then come back and revisit the counterclockwise direction.
Yeah. The other direction I think is really fun.
It is really fun. And this section that we, is a challenge uphill is chaos downhill.
It is. It's fun.
Yeah. 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 So tell folks about what we did for our 4th session.
Yeah. So after our 3 heats, it turns out that old Dave and I are fast enough to have qualified for the fast carts, which are the 206 like spec carts they have. They said that they were like a few 100 pounds lighter than the rental carts, which is I believe.
Crazy. Yeah.
They only had a couple of them.
I'm trying to find a picture of them.
Dave and I got to go together.
Just you and I for a heat.
Right out of so I asked them, and they have a lap timer on the steering wheel, which is really cool. I asked them what the like what a good time for like a first timer would be. So for context, I was in like the 218s in the rental carts.
118.
Oh yeah, sorry, 118. Sorry, 118. Yeah, I was in the 118s in the rental carts. You were in the 119s, somewhere in there. So pretty close. And then they were like, "Oh, a 112 for a first timer in the rental carts would be good." So that's a big gap.
Yeah,
like 6 seconds is pretty big.
Right.
So these things were like legit. I've never driven a 206 before.
Me neither.
I have wanted to for years, and we finally got to do it. Man, it was easier to drive than I thought it was going to be.
They're wider.
They're definitely wider.
They feel wider. Yeah.
Are they though?
I don't know.
They
feel a touch lower. Yeah.
You sit lower for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the weight is like there's like nothing.
Nothing.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no floor or anything. There's no seatbelts, none of that stuff.
Right.
It was definitely, it felt like going from, like a big, like you remember when we drove the Bullet Mustang at the track, and then we got to drive Miata. Or the Fiat 124 or the FRS, that's what it was.
Or no, yeah, the Fiat 124, yes.
Yeah, the Fiat 124. It felt like going from a Mustang down to like a small, like purpose-built sports car.
Yes.
Right? Like it just felt, it was lighter, it was more direct, everything happened when you expected it to.
Oh, yeah.
And like it was so much more approachable than I thought it was. I think they really worked to kind of scare you about it.
Yes.
But it was not scary at all to drive. I don't know. Did you find that?
I did find it scary. I felt like I was waving a loaded gun around. I feel like your talent, like more than anything, I think that you truly, and I don't think that you can debate me on this, you truly have a skill of just learning a car within like the first 100 yards, whether it's a car or a cart. You pick that stuff up just super fast. Like, things just make sense to you, right?
I mean, that definitely did. It felt like the first time I got into a Cayman, where it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I get this.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like flat out right away.
Right.
Built up to it.
Right. Yeah. I'm not saying that like that you're just instantly like at full capacity, but I think that you just have like additional data channels where your bus speed is faster for like reading those things. Like, and also I think that your pattern recognition fires in a way that I think mine doesn't, because I think that you will have like, say like just like a steering feel change from what you've experienced before with a cart. And you kind of already know how that's going to fit in for other things that exist in relation to it. Where I feel like I kind of have to like experience the edges of that a little bit more and build up a little bit more of a data set, where I think like there's just a bit more intuition on your side that like stuff just fits a little bit more, because you don't go out there and be a dingus, right? Like,
yeah, I didn't drop a single wheel off the track.
Yeah, me neither. And when we came back in, didn't they say to us like we're the first two to ever go out there and not put them in the dirt?
Yeah.
And it'd be one thing if we were doing like a minute and 40-second laps, but we were not. We did better, right? Yeah. So we did fast laps. We didn't put them in the dirt, but tell people the times, Ian, because you did great. I feel like I did well.
You did well. Yeah. You were in the 112s, right?
I got a 112, right?
Yeah. Which is what they said your target should be for a first timer.
Yeah.
Which is great. I ended up at a 108.
Yeah.
108.3, I think.
Yeah.
So, and they said that their like regulars do like in the low 106s. So
Yeah.
I'm thrilled with that.
Yeah, as you should be.
I felt like I was taking it easy, right? Like I definitely
Being
know
cautious. Yeah.
yeah, because I didn't want to be the guy who like, hey, it's my first time. I'm gonna like, spin it off the track, you know?
Right. Yeah. You were learning. You were learning the kart. Yeah. You didn't have an interest in laying down a fast time. You had an interest in learning what you were driving.
Yeah. I mean, by like lap 3, I definitely had an interest in learning and laying down a fast time.
Sure.
So I think, and the other thing, you know what the best motivation was like Chris and PETA and all the other guy and Chad were all like, hey, we're going to watch you guys. And I could see them at the fence, and the turn off onto the straight.
Yes.
Is
this
like
down here.
Right, yeah. It's like right in front of the paddock.
Yes.
And by like lap 2, I was like, they can hear me lift.
Oh yeah. I thought the same thing. Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot let them hear me lift. So next lap, I'm staying in it. I don't care what happens.
Okay.
And so that I think was like a really good motivator.
Where I took the approach of I want them to hear me lift less each time. Which I did. I was lifting less each time there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, by like the second or third lap, I was not lifting at that.
Were you even backing off on the throttle through there?
No, that's what I mean. I was flat. I was flat from the top of the top of the hill.
Yeah, like all the way here. Yeah.
No, back as soon as you get through the exit of that corner,
right,
all the way to the bus stop. I was flat.
Okay. Yeah, all the way back up to here. Okay. Yeah.
Because there's so much time. Like
sure.
It's such a huge amount of time, and you can hear it even with that cart with as much more the power to weight ratio is so much better than it was in the rental carts in that cart, but you can still hear it pitch down when you're flat on the throttle and you go up that hill. Yeah,
up this long hill here. Yep. Yeah.
So there's a ton of time to be lost if you lift anywhere in there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You just pick up stuff really quick, man. You really do. And
I do think like my minimum corner speed or whatever, like I was leaving a lot on the table in a lot of places because like I just don't know. Yeah. I didn't know the limits of the grip yet, and I didn't trust it yet.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to do that again.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
See if I can get my time down a bit.
Yeah, we had to wear these or they told us to wear these fiberglass rib braces.
The chest protectors, yeah.
The chest protectors. And mine didn't fit quite in the seat. So it was cutting into my armpits. It was, they look like giant wrestling belts with suspenders. Yeah. And yeah, it was like we were wearing a barrel like old timey cartoon people.
I was grateful for them because there was a couple of times where I rattled off because by the end I was hitting curbs where they told us not to, and there was a couple of times where I hit with a thing, the rib protector clanked off the seat, and I was like, oh man, thank you rib protector, because that would have really fucking hurt. Yeah. I will say I did almost crash it one time. Okay. So, so right in the middle of the track. Yeah, down here. Yeah, down here. Going towards that left-hander right there. Yeah, yes. Exactly where your mouse is. Yeah. I'm going to turn off my camera really quickly. This is a highly visual gag. I'm sorry, audio listeners. But I'm going to tell you exactly why I almost crashed. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I got to turn my camera off, and then I'm going to turn it back on.
Okay, his camera is now off for the audio listeners. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Prairie dog.
That's right. I spotted a prairie dog on one of my laps. You had it pop up right in that corner.
I was on the entrance curbing on the right. I had just hit that curbing to get ready to turn into that corner. Yeah. And I was just swinging my eyes over to go towards the apex. And as I did, right, my eye line just a prairie dog just popped up like, and I went, oh my God. And I almost dropped it.
Yeah. I cannot imagine hitting like a prairie dog with a go-kart and just
at like 60 miles an hour.
Right? Yeah. Oh my God. That would be so terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wish that I had a third person view of what you just did at your desk, because I know that at one point your hand was up, like looking, making sure it was on your mouse was hovered over the camera turn back on thing. And then you pop back up. Yeah.
Yeah. Highly dignified.
Yeah. Well, you did great, man. You picked up that cart so well.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Yeah. I almost spun it once, but I managed to recover it. Mm-hmm. I can't remember where. I think it was close to the same area, or it was in the bus stop.
Yeah. It's easy to do there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, man, so fun. So fun. Such a great track.
I need more 206 in my life.
Yes.
That's like the spec series, right? That's like the kind of the standard series that everyone runs. Don't buy a cart. Don't buy a cart. Don't buy a cart.
Well, so I took my grandson and we had a great time. We threw down 3 heats. I followed him for the first 3 laps of his. This is only the second time he's been karting in this capacity. I followed him on his first lap for the first 3 laps just to see what was going on. The only feedback I had for him was coming out of the bus stop. He was just coming back all the way to this left-hand side instead of just staying over. Yeah. And I told him about it and he completely fixed that. So he was laying down 125s.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, so we had a fantastic time. We're going to do more of that for sure. I'm going to get him a helmet and a helmet radio. Nice. So that we can chat while we're out there. And he had his first like real experience with a ton of randos, because in our last one we had 15 people. Unfortunately, he got hit from behind when he was going into a turn. He's okay. But like I was telling him about how like if that happens, like you and we always try to find the person and say like, hey, I'm sorry, that kind of stuff. So, randos at the kart track, man.
It's going to happen.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, PETA and I were able to coordinate some fun passes when we were out with you and Chris and Chad, et cetera. And because PETA brought his helmet radio. So I'm
a dummy. I grabbed the wrong helmet.
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. We had a fun run on McHale where he was not. He was driving a little aggro and did not want to let us pass, even though we caught him. So we used another patron as a moving pylon, and we just both left and right like a scene out of Fast and Furious got right past him. So
nice.
It was pretty good. Yeah. So
love it.
Yeah. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Tracky Track Boy was you and I doing our 206 carts, man.
So fun.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, dude. More karting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have a garage update.
I do. So interesting issue with my wife's BMW X3 plug-in hybrid.
The new one.
Yeah, the new one, the 2025.
Okay.
Had to execute some IT troubleshooting skills on it because we went out to the car. She was running to an appointment and I ran out to the garage with her. And when we unplugged it, her battery had not charged overnight. This was yesterday morning. And so we usually leave it plugged in overnight. It's only on 110. And like her battery was at 1% or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look into this and see what's going on. And so I did some research on it, and it's been so hot here in Denver that when you are charging off of 110 or 120, whatever, it actually uses more heat doing the voltage conversion and the car's cooling system. So it has like an electronic AC compressor,
right,
and an auxiliary fan to cool the battery, or to cool the heat exchanger for the coolant loop for the battery. And you can end up in a position where if your garage is hot, that you are using just as much, if not more, energy to try to keep the battery cool than you can to charge the car.
Mm-hmm.
You don't run into this as much with 240 because it doesn't have to make that voltage hop, and it can charge faster, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like figuring out what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was odd. And so her car was in the garage when I came back from karting with my grandson. And so I parked the hot GSF right next to it.
Right.
Right. And so all the heat soaked just from my engine and my exhaust in the garage, you know, and it's not like we have windows open or anything. It's a sealed garage, you know?
Right.
So, and it was, 95 that day or whatever. So yeah, just weird stuff, like stuff that we never would have had to consider before. Yeah.
So do you think you'll get 220 out to the garage then?
So I actually have a spare circuit that's 50 amp that I can run out to the garage already. So I need to do the conduit, and I'm going to install a level 2 charger.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
and you might as well just climate control the garage while you're at it, just for that like 30 miles of range you're going to get.
Yeah, that would be another. Oh man, can you imagine the power bill?
Oh my God, ridiculous.
Right? Yeah. So I'm very thankful that we had that extra circuit. I think when the house was built, there was they had a hot tub somewhere, and so it's like repurposing like an old hot tub 50 amp circuit that is already run outside the house.
Nice.
So I just need to like install conduit and run it to the right place, and I need to punch one hole in the wall to get a drop in and stuff like that. But I wired up another 240 thing recently. My wife's sauna. I repurposed like an old dryer circuit that was down here in the basement.
Nice.
And so I'm doing wiring, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you haven't electrocuted yourself yet, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But just weird stuff that like, like the car's more complicated. Now there's just like more data things to kind of track as to what could be contributing to you not getting the behavior you were expecting.
Yeah.
So yeah, weird.
Interesting.
Weird. But thankfully, like it all made sense. Like, and there's not a problem with the car. Like it all fits.
Yeah. Does it tell you like, hey, it's too hot, I'm not going to charge? Or like, well, see, that's annoying.
It does. It should show some kind of like energy cycle for like, or consumption for cooling versus charging, like what percentage is going where, and then like maybe, hey, helpful tip, like, yeah. The charging is, reduced because of this. Here's some things you can do. Instead, I had to go to Reddit to find that out.
There you go.
Yeah. I guess previously they had the X5 45Es, the previous generation plug-in hybrid. They had a cooling, like an outlet vent inside the car for like that heat coming out. And people would just like have like groceries or something, pushed up against it, or like whatever they kept in the back of their X5s.
Melting ice cream.
Yeah, and also not letting their car charge because everything's running hot, which would lead to premature failure for like that AC compressor and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, complicated cars, man.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got a listener my eyes and a listener question. What do you want to go?
Yes. So our buddy Eric sent in another segment for Eric Internationale. Okay. So let me pull this up. He went to Slovenia. He and his family went to Slovenia, and he sent in some pictures. Thank you, Eric, for sending these in. Here, I'm just going to show you in because these rule. Boom.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's an old Focus RS 500, right? Is that what that is? Oh, no, those were all black, I think.
I don't even know. Yeah, you tell me.
So this is this is not the Focus RS that we got in the States. I believe this is the previous generation Focus RS.
Okay.
And then it may be an even more special version of it. I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
I think that's what we're looking at.
Yeah. They've had, I think, 3 generations. So they have a Mark III. There's a Mark 1, 2, and 3. This may be the Mark II.
So there was the first. It's not the first generation. It's not I think that's a third generation.
Oh no, it's the second. Here it is.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yep, that's it exactly.
So it's the 5-cylinder, 2.5 liter, 2009 to 2010.
We didn't get those.
No, we did not. It's the 5-liter from Volvo that was in PETA's C30.
Yes, but like tuned.
Yeah.
So it's like 300 horsepower, right?
Yeah, 300 horsepower. Yeah.
So cool.
Look at
so cool.
Wide body. The tow hook is in the front.
It's such a cool car. It's got a number on it. Like it's obviously been in some sort of racing situation.
Yes.
Very cool car.
Right?
Nothing cooler, right, than forbidden fruit hot hatches.
Yeah.
Nothing cooler.
Right.
Love
them. Yeah. And then he also sent this great picture of an Alpha, the little
Is that a Mito?
I think so. Yeah.
Alpha Romeo Mito, I believe. I think that's what that is.
Mito, Mito. I think you're right. Yeah. The little buddy. Speaking of forbidden fruit. Yep.
Little guy.
Hot hatches.
Mm-hmm.
Hatch
Real
hots.
cute. Real cute.
Yeah. And then continuing with delightful cars, it's this fantastic Renault.
Yes.
Right. Just cool ass cars, man.
It's got the Espas rear end thing, but like in mini form.
Yeah. I think that this is the Renault. What is it? It's not the I don't know if this is the Megane full size. It's like a 2004, maybe 2002. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're right. Nice.
Holy, how did I pull that? Yeah. So it's like the Megane Luxembourg 2004 auto show report. Controversial Renault Megane, a big hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice pull on that one. Yeah. So
Thank
that's
you.
like the estate, the Megane estate.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Right?
Very cool. Great spots.
Thank you, Eric. We appreciate you sending in your Eric Internationale report.
Absolutely. Man, that's a great trio too. That's a pretty solid 3-car garage, honestly.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. The little Alpha beep beep boy for like,
You got your city car, you got your family car, you got your track car.
Boom. Right?
That's all you need.
And you're tracking the family in your Renault.
Right.
Yeah. And then Jessie sent in a question. She needed, and this is something that I want to throw out there as complete fair game for anybody who wants to bite on this. Mm-hmm. If you have questions that like we want to pin Ian down or me down on a weird thing that we've been talking about, 720-515-1391.
Mm-hmm.
We will answer the questions on the air. I will not run them past Ian in advance. And since I watched the Google Voice thing, I'm going to look at it in advance. Uh-huh. But anyway, Jessie wanted to know, Ian, you have a very special relationship with the Denver International Airport. As we heard in the last episode, whether it be yelling at cabinet members, your overall hatred for the airport in general, etc. Jessie wanted to know if you are a stair guy or an escalator guy when you're getting off the train and there's the mass of people going up to the main floor, to the baggage claim, stuff like that. It
depends on how ridiculously heavy my carry-on is.
Okay.
And how annoyed I am at that moment. Right.
If you're pissed off into exercise?
Correct. So because, and again, I don't know if I said this on the show or not, but when I come to power, there will be snipers stationed at the top of all escalators.
Uh-huh.
And if you stand next to your bag, taken out.
Okay.
Stand in front or behind your bag. That is those are the only acceptable options, because then you have a lane,
you got a path
for the
people
walkers. To walk.
Right.
So it depends how already irritated I am.
Okay.
If I'm irritated enough, I will lug whatever weight carry-on I have.
You could be piggybacking me up the stairs.
100%. Yeah. And like, that's the thing that really, like, when I travel with my family, I am instantly like, I'm a very like, it actually, I know my, like, I get spun up on this show a lot, but like in real life, like it takes a lot to actually make me angry.
Yes. You had someone hitting your car, your R32 with a rock.
Yeah.
And your response was, "Hey, buddy."
Right. So it actually, like in real life, it actually does take a lot to make me angry. But like at the airport, that's not true.
Just raw nerve.
It's just raw nerve. And so like I instantly get into that mode and my family is like, what is wrong with you? Because I'm trying to walk 1,000,000 miles an hour and I'm just short with people. And I'm just like, I want to get in. I want to get out. I want to be done with this bullshit. Right.
I think it's the same Ian, airport Ian, and just been pulled over Ian are the same person.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to use as few words to complete this transaction as possible.
Right.
Which is what you should do when you talk to the police.
Yeah. You shouldn't tell them anything.
Right. Use as few words as you can possibly get away with.
Right.
Right. It's like one of those video games where you have to do things in as few steps as possible.
Yes.
That's how you should treat the police and the airport. And police at the airport? Oh, forget it.
I agree. That is a good life tip.
It's not being unfriendly. It's just we need to be as efficient and concise as possible.
Yeah.
And everybody else at the airport who's there for a stroll, like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand why you would want to linger with this experience at all, because it's miserable for everybody. People who meander at the airport. Like, what are you doing? We're not sightseeing. You're at the airport. You have someplace to be. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
You're going to the sites.
Right. You're either leaving the site or going to the site. You're not at the site.
I'm going to do a comparison video. Maybe I'll put it in here. A picture, a screen grab of how red you were before you started talking about this to how red you are now.
It's going to be like the Alex Jones before and after.
Yeah, where he just trimmed his chest hair and like put his shoulders back a bit. Yep. I would like to point out that I chose several points to just not talk, just to let you keep going.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because I like it. I love this.
I got like a solid 20 minutes on the airport. Don't worry about it.
You do. Yeah, you're like a touring comedian. Yeah, just all of a sudden a brick wall appears behind you.
Yeah, a little bit. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, but yes. So the stairs are like the secret hack at DIA when you get off the train back at the terminal, because they funnel you to these like tiny fucking escalators that you can't walk up because someone's going to be there with their enormous carry-on at the front of the line going like, escalator's empty today. That's so weird. Nobody's walking. Like a left lane camper who's like, there's no traffic today. Right? And so you can usually go faster by going up the stairs. Yes. So if I only have my backpack, if I checked a bag, which is again my preferred way to live, I'll go up the stairs.
Yes. I like that you get angered into cardio.
Often.
I mean, is there another way to start exercising? I don't think there is.
No. I mean, being chased by a bear, I'd be pretty angry about it, you know?
Yeah, true. You're like, hey, do you want to exercise? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And like, I come over and like, you're like, all right, hit me with this tennis racket and then run away. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Dave, now that you've raised my blood pressure, would you like a license plate game?
I would love a license plate game, Ian.
Okay. Well, this one is called Colorado AF.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I think you will see the theme quite quickly.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Colorado AF Alpha Foxtrot. Ah, okay. Here we go. Up top, we have a slate gray Honda Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a very dirty Hyundai Elantra in white, but very dirty. And then we have a Subaru Outback. I think that this is a very solid cross section of Colorado cars. Mm-hmm. The Subaru is also gray, like a dark gray. And then the plates. Oh boy, here we go. Belay Me. Mm-hmm. Caved, Caved.
Yep.
And then Calm Mountains, CLMMTNS. What did you read that as?
We read that differently. I read it as Climb Mountains.
Climb Mountains. Okay. Climb Mountains. I think that you might be right.
But Calm Mountains, I like that too.
It could be. You need some calm mountains, Ian.
We're both wrong. Clearly, Clam Mountains.
Yes. Your preferred way to eat seafood. Mountains of clams.
Mountains of clams.
Oh, God. Oh boy. Okay. So we're going to do some zoomies and enhancies. I got not much on the Pilot except the roof rails with no trays or mounting points on them.
I climbed Clam Mountain at your mom's house last night. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Did you get that? Dude, I heard some weird like interference in there.
Oh, it came through. Came through.
Okay.
Do you want to do another take that I'm not going to cut out of the show?
No. No, I like that one.
It was good. It's good. Oh, Ian. Okay, we have the basic plate frame, which is what you should be doing.
I think there's no plate frame there.
I think it's that tiny thin one.
Yeah. You might be right.
Yeah, okay. Then we have the dirty Hyundai with some kind of plate frame. Seminoles? Is that
Florida Seminoles.
Okay, it's the Elantra Hybrid. Very dirty. This is taken in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Subaru Outback with some kind of little window sticker, the stock OEM roof rails, nothing else, not even a trailer hitch on the Outback.
I know. Nothing to go on.
Right? It's about to plow into these Lime scooters over here, which I'm okay with. Okay. All right, let's see here. Belay Me, Caved, and Clam Mountain. I'm going to say Belay Me on the Subaru.
Okay.
I want to say, oh man, Caved or Climb Mountains? Caved on the Hyundai feels right. I mean, it looks like they parked their car in a cave. And Calm Mountains, Clam Mountains, or Climb Mountains on the Honda Pilot.
Okay.
Yeah. There isn't a trailer hitch on the Pilot either. Okay. I think I'm going to stick with it. I think I'll say Belay Me on the Outback.
Okay.
It could be on. Well, no, let me think about this for a second. Okay. So I've done some rock climbing. Mm-hmm. I have done some mainly indoor, but I've done it just a touch of outdoor climbing as well. Rock climbers are nuts. We can say this, right? These are insane people.
Yes. Well, and I will say, so I climbed indoor climbing a lot when I lived in Oklahoma City. There was actually a pretty decent little gym there. And I used to go do that all the time when I was in my 20s.
And it's great exercise and very fun. Yes.
Great exercise, very fun. Nico, my oldest son, is on a climbing team here, and he goes to an indoor gym here in Denver. Mm-hmm. And it is a very different vibe. And I don't know if that's because it's 15 years later, or it's Denver versus Oklahoma or whatever, but it's a much different vibe at that gym than I remember.
How? Like more competitive, or like? It
is very much a meat market. Because we go after, he get his after school thing is in the evening.
Okay.
And it is just 20-something people trying to hook up with each other. That's all it is.
And you're not taking your kid to like a swingers club.
I mean, what type of swingers club, right? Hey, because they're swinging from the ropes. Oh boy. No, it's a different thing than I remember, and maybe I was just oblivious to it when I was younger. I don't know, but I doubt it.
Right.
I remember climbers being more like kind of with a little bit more actually energy.
Okay.
And maybe that goes with being involved in like a blue state activity inside of a red state. You know, like you get kind of that
the Austin in Texas kind of thing.
Exactly. You get a little bit of that chip on the shoulder dynamic with those sorts of things. So maybe that was part of it. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe the sport has changed a little bit.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So do with that information what you will. The climbers that I've interacted with here are a little bit more sceney than I remembered.
When I was climbing here, I didn't get that vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was, a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. Also, I think that we can say that spelunkers are the craziest out of climbers versus spelunkers. Like,
that's true.
That shit is terrifying to me.
I agree. No, thank you. Like, there's very few things where I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Never gonna do it.
No interest in spelunking.
Right. Yeah. So the cave thing, what's the most unhinged car here? Right? I mean, I kind of feel like it's the Hyundai. And then belay me on the Subaru and climb mountains on the Pilot.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what, I don't know, buddy.
It's a tough one.
Okay.
Well, Dave, I have news for you.
Yes.
You got one right.
Oh, I did. Okay. Let me see if I can guess which one I got right. Is it caved? No. Okay.
Wait, which one did you say? Which one was head caved?
Oh, I just pulled up the solution.
Yeah, no. You had Clam Mountain, correct, on the Pilot. Belay Me is on the Elantra, and Caved is on the Subaru.
Okay. Yeah, Colorado, man.
It was a tough one.
It is. It's either like a running, a cycling, a skiing plate, a snow plate.
Yep.
Yeah, we have our plates here in Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and the going hard for Colorado culture with the license plate frame from where you're from is like super appropriate for the Hyundai, right? Like,
yes,
the Florida license plate surround with the I'm a Colorado now, right?
Yes, yes. I have 100%. Made a choice to be here.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I like that. Like the anti-native stance.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Well, thank you for the license plate, Ian. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Do you have another thing to give me that is an album of the week?
I do, but it is not an album of the week because this is my segment and I can do what I want.
You can.
This is actually a live performance video from one of my favorite bands. Queens of the Stone Age was on KEXP. They have, I put the link in the show performance. Yeah, it's right there. This is an extension. So they did this like Catacombs show in France, where it was like an underground cavern or whatever, and it was like very stripped back or whatever. But I think that they've developed like a live show that's like an extension of that, and it's with like an orchestra.
Ooh, okay.
And Josh Homme walking around with a meat cleaver. It's pretty fucking fantastic.
Okay.
It's really great. And like deep cuts, like these are all like deep cuts from earlier records or whatever.
Okay.
It's awesome. Yeah. See if you can find a picture of him walking around. Yeah. On the guy's shoulder.
Oh,
yep. He's just walking around with a meat cleaver. It's amazing.
I love Queens of the Stone Age.
I do too. Yeah.
We need to see them live at some point.
I have seen them live.
You have?
I saw them at Red Rocks several years ago now.
Oh, man.
And man, it was awesome.
I'm sure.
The drummer they had with them was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think, Gorgo Bordello opened for them.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember them?
Yeah.
The like gypsy rock people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun show.
Okay.
It was a long time ago though. Yeah, it was a great show. I would definitely go see them again, especially if they're doing this
kind of thing. Okay.
Because this is really pretty fantastic. So
that is wild. That is wild. Also, check out the rest of KEXP or KEXP's live stuff.
all awesome.
Say She, amazing. DJ Shadow has a set on there.
Beta Band did one last year.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. It's like watch Tiny Desk concerts, watch these. Yeah.
Idols has a really great KEXP one too.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Very fun.
Yeah. So check out their page, watch all that stuff, and links to this YouTube will be in the show notes. And if you want to rip the audio, I recommend the plugin YT-DLP.
Nice.
For ripping stuff off of YouTube, whether it be the audio only or video.
Nice.
So, yeah, they even make a Docker container for all the nerds out there.
Oh, that's very nerdy.
Yeah. Yep. And that's what I run. So Mark, should you want to do that?
Dave, what else should people do?
Yeah, definitely send us more questions to get Ian's blood pressure up. 720-515-1391. Yeah, more plates. Any car spots, you're welcome to send them.
apexadjacent at Gmail. I'm on Blue Sky, apexadjacent. Everybody, thank you. We love you. Goodbye. Fuck ice.